Hello everyone and welcome back to Borderlands. We're still doing the Jacob's Cove DLC. And last time we found the antidote, at least the prototype antidote. But at least one of the guys who used it turned into a wereskag, which, while I'm sure that's hilarious and all, I'm not particularly fond of going down that route myself. I do enjoy my higher cognitive thinking abilities. So now I'm going to try and get to down here for the Leave It to the Professionals quest. And this area is really bad for frame rates because I don't really know, mostly because I think it's very open and there's lots of items just scattered all over the place. Loot from random enemies, all those zombie brains and such. So it might not help that I just keep making more stuff by blood-winging my enemies. But it's also a great source of money. I'm already to almost 1.8 million now. Down here maybe? I think I just need to basically find out what happened to the priest guy. And the first echo recording cut out for some reason and didn't fully play, but I don't think I had anything to do with that. It's just a bit of a glitch.
The night here is as chill as a Wereskags' teeth on a winter's morn, but it does not dampen my resolve. I found strength in prayer, and with little whiskey I have remaining in my flask. The monster of the hospital. His arms proved to be harder to kick than the rest of this rabble. He nicked me in the neck. Well, starting to feel strange. Hopefully I'll last the night. At least it is a full moon to keep me company.
Yeah. So he's turning into a wereskag and there's a full moon. You have to love the irony at least. Okay, so yeah. Did we actually see his corpse? I didn't quite actually look. I suspect he might have either died or... Okay, so there's no corpse to actually be seen here. Well, there's these 3 skulls, but I don't know. Let's just assume that he probably died, or turned into a wereskag himself. Now we just have to run back. Okay, but so far, even though the DLC isn't over yet, just what I've seen so far has not convinced me. Let's put it that way. Though I do hear that the 3rd and 4th DLCs were a lot better, and at least in Borderlands 2, the last DLC that came out, the last major one, the Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, that was insanely good. That was definitely the best of all the DLCs. At least, again, to my mind. Okay, so where do these quests have to go? Jacob's Cove. I'm assuming the bounty board or the claptrap next to it. there's even more bloodwing eggs, which I don't really have a use for either.
Good boy. Like my pet, huh?
You guys are just beginning to ever so slightly vex me. I am severely vexed, I don't mind telling you. See, they could just leave me alone, or at least not respawn every single time I go through this area. Because, as I said, that just feels kind of clumsy, like having to go through the same area, fighting the same enemies 3, 4, 5 times. It makes the game longer, but not in a good way. Okay, I'm tempted not to do anything about that.
Thank goodness! Get me the hell out of here!
In hindsight, it was probably against our better judgment to let him make such an attempt.
You'll want to hear this. Dr. Ned is not who you think he is. And he's about as trustworthy as my dog I put down for being untrustworthy. Whoa! Whoa! Ooh, where'd that come from? Gotcha! Who boy? Hey! Whoa! Whoa! Just kidding around here. Just kidding around. Feel free to forget everything I just... This is all true.
Okay, but his passion and outside the box thinking convinced us. Unfortunately, he was not the last person hired to handle our situation.
You'll find a door in the town that will require a special knock. I love special knocks. Wow! I'm possessed.
Okay, can I just... can I do anything?
Now go, and leave this robot for the Skags.
Never mind, okay.
Don't turn your back on me unless you never want to turn your back on anything ever again! Wait, that was a crap threat. Can I try again?
Okay, fine, we know that Ned isn't really trustworthy. Here, Claptrap was hacked. Investigate the story about Dr. Ned. Okay. Firstly, I have a level up to spend 9% of my maximum health over 7 seconds, and afterwards I will definitely decrease the cooldown on Bloodwing because he is so useful here. Don't want any of that. Secrets and mysteries. Someone hacked into Claptrap and left you a cryptic message. You are told that Dr. Ned is not to be trusted, and you can find Dr. Ned's old laboratory by taking a boat off the island. Find Ned's lab and use the secret knock to enter. And also, to whomever discovers the circumstances of Jackie O'Callahan's death, HR has informed me that there were 4 others like yourself who were hired to deal with the issue. These employees also seem to have run into some difficulties. Try to determine what happened to them. Okay, so that'll be over here in the lumber yard, lumber mill place thing. So let's go there first. Moron, noob, wuss, and chump. Well, that's great. I mean, those names just...
Fearless Zombie Killer! New missions are available at the Jacob's Cove Bounty Board.
If there aren't, I'm going to shoot you. Okay. It's alive and the pack. Deadhaven. Generally Hospital, here we go again. Okay, fine, let's go back to Generally Hospital then. But first...
Valuable Jacobs employee for your continuing patience during this transitional
Zombie apocalypse.
Your satisfaction is very important to us, and thank you for your continuing commitment to making Jacobs #1 in customer satisfaction and accident awareness.
Oh, almost up to $2 million now. Anyway, I need to get back to the General Lee Hospital. To kill Whiskey, Wesley, Bigfoot, Red Jack, and Jackie O'Callahan. So the quest description. Dr. Ned here. Seems like my antidote from the skag blood didn't quite have the intended results. You're lucky you survived your encounter with the so-called Wereskags. I wish I could say he was the only one, but the other test subjects seem to have formed a pack and are terrorizing the coastline by the old hospital. You should really take care of them to avoid the spread of that disease as well. Man, sometimes I wonder if maybe I should have been a villain instead of an NPC. Yeah, we're all wondering about that, Dr. Ned. Okay, come back, Bloodwing. Then don't come back, fine. At least these guys haven't respawned yet. Oh, and now he starts recharging. But yeah, I definitely want to decrease the recharge on that skill. I know that with class mods you can push it down to about a second of recharge, so you can really spam that Bloodwing.
Shields and healing, that's what I'm dealing.
Okay, I'll just buy this, why not? It's only $258,000. Don't need the sniper, don't really need the heavy gunner class mods. Yeah, the rest of this is just junk, I think, right? Yeah. My own shield has almost over 500 capacity, that's better, I would say. Oh, and look, everything respawned. But isn't that a surprise?
Get him, Blood. Good boy.
Oh, that's another badass Tankenstein. Ow, 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 ow. Heavy blood vein. And didn't even drop anything worthwhile. Yeah. Lots and lots of zombie brains, but nothing actually any good. Now, it's weird how that hospital looks so much like a church, really. At least in some ways. Having the graveyard in front of it and all that. Did the weapon chest respawn? It obviously didn't, right? Yeah. enemies come back, the weapon chest doesn't. Okay, can't jump the fence, darn. So the only legendary thing I've gotten so far from this DLC was a Berserker artifact, which I have to say probably could have been better. Anyway, is this where I want to even go? I don't know, I'm going there. Except I'm not jumping down that far, I think that might just kill me. And death is bad. And as I said, my commentary is kind of suffering, but there's not much happening in the game that I can really talk about. It's just hordes and hordes and hordes of zombies. Okay, shops of new inventory. Oh, that's lovely. But I'm not really in a shopping mood. Oh, he gave me an incendiary artifact. That's nice. I can use that straight away. Yeah, that's fire level 4. Okay, I'll switch to that for the moment. So that's one of them, but I need to still kill Whiskey Wesley, Bigfoot, and Red Jack. And back there's Whiskey Wesley. Okay, he now also got me an artifact, an explosive one. Are there more corpse eaters incoming? Is that everyone? I think it is. No, of course it isn't. One more. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Still need Bigfoot and Red Jack to die. I'll take that, thank you very much. Do I get all 4 elements of artifacts from these guys, so are they guaranteed drops? That might make sense. So otherwise that would have been very random, chance, lucky kind of, to get those. I swear I just saw something purple drop. Skelerax, nice. Okay, fine, you guys, can't you just, you know, die?
Someone's getting afraid.
Okay, so the Skelerax do behave a lot more like Skags. Like Rax, sorry. making them easier to handle because they don't stick around as much. You have much more time to take them out slowly and safely. But there are still 2 of these werewolf guys left. Oh, there's one of them. Who are you, Red Jack? Okay, he also had the ability to heal himself fully. Let me just make a cut quickly. And I'm back. I'll just try to get this kill quickly because I have to sadly leave now. Okay, and I did get an explosive artifact for Berserkers. Okay. So at the very least these guys have an improved chance to drop Berserker style gear. Artifact style gear, I'm sorry. But at any rate, I will have to make a cut now, and I guess I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.